From Norfolk to Rio to London, Taleah Williams has already put together a successful track and field career, but now she is bringing her talents to Doane. Williams, the 2017 para-athlete world champion in the long jump, shared her story about her international experiences and why she has chosen to compete for the Tigers.
T47 is classified with two other classes, so we compete against 45, 46, and 47, and they're all arm amps, or however you want to call it, and 47 is below elbow, and then 45 and 46 are either movement issues, I think, or above elbow. And so I only compete against people with arm. I don't look at it as like a disability at all, because I can do it, like I can do whatever I want. So yeah, I just think the hardest part was being comfortable with myself, and I'm still trying to get to that point where I am comfortable with myself, I think. So it's gotten a lot better than it did in high school, because in high school track meets and basketball games I wore a sleeve to cover my arms, so because I was so uncomfortable with myself, but I've definitely grown out of it. So there isn't really anything I can't do. Like if there's something I want to do, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I might go about it a different way than normal people will, but yeah, I've never let it hold me back. I played basketball and everything, and I just think I was really the hardest part of all of it for me was being comfortable with myself part. Like I struggled with that all the way throughout, all the way to high school. When I got to college, and I was like, I kind of just had to be over it. Like at this point, everybody knows. I don't know why I'm still trying to like hide my arm and everything, but that took a lot. That was just the hardest part. I hated going somewhere and people are looking at you or whatever. Rio was my first like international competition and everything, so that was a lot different. Just being in a different like environment and everything was probably the hardest part, getting used to the different like culture and everything. But yeah, it's almost, to me, I feel like Team USA is kind of, well, it's like a bigger stage than college, so it's like there might be like more pressure, I feel like. I think that what I mainly got out of it is I had never competed against athletes who had disabilities. Like I've always been against, they call them able-bodied athletes. So just being around people like that have disabilities and whatnot has made, and seeing as how comfortable everybody else was with themselves, like that helped me out a lot. Like that was part of the reason like I'm so comfortable now, well, more comfortable than I was before. It's just because they were just so, like, I don't like being called inspiring, but they were inspiring because they're just so comfortable. Like that's just, it was just crazy that I just felt like at home with a bunch of like athletes that have like disabilities. So between like the long jump and the 400, I went right from the runway. I switched my shoes and I went right to the blocks. So I had like 5 minutes before the race started, and when I left, it was the most nerve-wracking thing, because my last jump before I left was when I had moved up to first place, and I was like, all right, I gotta like keep calm and collected. Like I forgot they still had like 3 jumps left because I just moved up in order. So I was like, after they did like their last jump, I was like, not their last jump, what I thought was their last jump. I was like, I was just super nervous, and it was so hard to focus on the 400 when I knew that was going on. And as soon as, right after I left is when everybody started getting their best jumps, and it was so close to mine, it just made me super nervous. But yeah, right like before the race started for the 400 is when I found out that I'd actually won, and the hardest thing was just staying like collected. Like, okay, you still have a whole nother race to run. You can't react to what just happened. You just gotta focus on this race. So I think I was just ready to go to like a smaller, like more community type school, like where it feels like everyone's super close and it's like a team, and I was just ready for something different, I think. And I knew Doane had a good program. It's been great. Everybody here has been so helpful. My teachers are so nice, and it's just different because I'm used to, like at UNO, I never really like went out of my way to like talk to any of my teachers, and here it's like I don't have to. Like they'll come to me, they try to get to know me and everything, so that's a big difference. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can continue to just get better every day, and I know Doane will definitely help me with that, and the coaches here are great, and so I'm just excited to see how these next few years go.
Very modest, very humble with what she's done. With this, I don't think she's ever said anything about that, but that's an amazing accomplishment to win the Worlds. And even though she doesn't like to be called inspirational, she is a great inspiration. When you make those teams, I mean, it's a great honor to be able to represent the United States. And there is pressure, but I think when you're done and you look back at the experience that you had, it's more about that journey that took you to the level that you were at, and how did you get to that point. And obviously it has to give you great confidence, and you wouldn't be here unless you've done the things right in order to compete at that level. You don't do it by not working hard and just talent alone, because that's at the world level. So you got to do special things in order to do that. And I think those people that have accomplished at that level all had special things that they did. But one was tremendous work ethic and coachability and character.
Gold medalist and world champion, representing United States of America, Taleah Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of United States of America.